Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Binding of Isaac. Today I'm playing Isaac because one commenter asked me to, and I really want to play Isaac, so that's a good enough reason for me. And you know, it's gonna be great, especially if this is Magic Mushroom as we walk in or as we reroll it. That's all I want to see, Magic Mushroom right now. Now Max's head would be good too. Sacrificial Dagger. Sacrificial Dagger is like, it's good, and I like it a lot. But when I do it, when I take it, I always take a ton of damage because I try to use it so offensively. Now the thing is, I'm going to do it anyway. There's debate over whether or not it blocks enemy tiers, and I don't want to get into that, and I don't really see. Everyone says, oh yeah, I tested it, and then everyone that tested it, you know, in quotes, says, oh, it does block tiers, or oh, it doesn't block tiers. So no matter how you've tested it, apparently no one knows for sure because I don't know. So I just don't want to go into it further than that. It's fine as is. I will make do. And next floor I'll do some re-rolling probably. This floor, Duke of Flies. You know, maybe I'll get to do some re-rolling. That was some terrible damage to take. Now here's the thing. I would love to get into the Duke of Flies' face, which is I suppose its whole body essentially, since, you know, it is just basically a floating face. And use the Sacrificial Dagger to do some sweet, sweet damage. But you'll notice the fact where I've taken a ton of damage and almost took more there. It's just awful. Anyway, today, as usual, you will see some awesome Ratchet and Clank. You know, everyone likes it. I'm glad you all like it. I like it a lot. It's a ton of fun, and I'm glad to be back to it. No clue how long that series will be. By the way, Paranormal Activity and a bunch of other games, a few that I've covered, like Delver and, you know, other things, got greenlit today, or today for me. I want a health up, and I got a health up. So, yesterday for you all. So 100 games got greenlit, and it's awesome. You know, congratulations to everyone, of course, but now you can all finally, soon, go get Paranormal Activity on Steam. If you bought it elsewhere, you will get it on, you'll get a Steam code just automatically. That'll be fine. You don't need to buy it again. But, yeah, geez, it's awesome. Still, that doesn't affect my coverage of it or anything. Of course, I'll just, you know, play it as intermittently as ever and all that good stuff. It's not a stop series or anything like that. There we go. So I am going to be re-rolling Boom, by the way. Because, yeah, 10 bombs is nice, but look, I already have 3, and it's not like a huge thing whether or not I have more than 3. It could be later, but at the same time, usually I find myself collecting a fair amount of bombs, just kind of as a byproduct of moving through the game. I'm more worried about keys, and unfortunately, it's not skeleton key, so, you know. Long Basement 2, it seems. We might have gotten a Curse of the Lost or something. That's totally cool with me, because more rooms, more rerolls, maybe we get something really good, though. Little Gish, really good. Little Gish is a familiar that shoots slowing tears, and that's awesome, because, I mean, geez. And if we fight Gish as a boss, that means that instead of getting Little Gish, we'll just get a normal boss drop, which could be nice, because I feel like I might be needing health more than I need another Little Gish. Although, if I could get 2 Little Gishes, which I assume you can't, but if I could, that might be something I wanted to do anyway. I don't know. Tinted Rock, please, small rock. No, I'll do it, though. It was worth it. That's, see, I'm getting way too liberal with my keys. I'm just like, oh hey, this is a chest, why don't I open it? I only have 1 key? Well, hopefully it gives me a key. It's a terrible, terrible business strategy. But so far it's working out. Oh, by the way, I was just watching Insomniac did a stream, and they, you know, did some Q&A and showing off of the next Ratchet and Clank game, Into the Nexus, coming out in the holidays, and I'm real excited. I'm really, really excited. I cannot wait to play that game. I want to find the shop now. I do want to go to the curse room, so I'll do that. Especially now, since I just got a reroll, it's perfect timing. But yeah, they showed off and answered some questions and stuff about the new Ratchet and Clank game, and that's awesome. I'm really excited. Okay, I don't want the Eternal Heart there. Forget me now. As much as I like it, let's reroll it for the mark, which is 1 damage up and like 0.2 speed up, I believe. So we know that there's a devil room on this floor. And by the way, it was a terrible, terrible business strategy to take that Eternal Heart. but I did it anyway. Hopefully I don't lose this half soul heart, and then also that eternal heart, because, you know, then there goes the health up. But let's not fight the boss yet. We want to get 2/3 of the way to a charge for our D6 so that we get it perfectly. But anyway, we know there's a devil room on the floor because the mark was in the secret room, and because the forget-me-not was in the secret room, or curse room, sorry. Because curse rooms only have devil room items or angel room items when whichever one of those is on the floor. So it just so happened to be sitting there instead of something we had to re-roll to, which was nice. And of course, since I didn't touch the forget-me-now, as you may have noticed, that means it can appear later if I happen to refresh the item pools by clearing out all but 5 items in the item room pool. All of the pools, there are 10, although 2 of them are empty or something like that. I haven't looked in a while. They all refresh to where they were before whatever it is. They refresh to whatever it is minus the things that you've picked up. So since I didn't pick that up, I can still get it again. There we go. That took a while to get out. So anyway, I still have to find the shop. I have a reroll. We didn't get a devil room. That's all we needed to know, really. I'm not going to go to the arcade. I'm just picking up this heart. I'm not going to the arcade simply because I don't want to play the blood donation machine and lose my eternal heart that I shouldn't have taken. Because, you know, that was a bad idea. But I did it anyway. It's too late. And I can't wait. I don't know the next line. So, we found our shop finally. And it can't be greed because that can't happen until Caves 2. I'm going to take a while. Yeah, you know, I'll do that. And I'll do that. And I'll do that. See what this is. Tears down. That sucks. Good thing we just got a tears up from Squeezy, so we're probably somewhere around even. I don't know the exact value of tears down. I could look it up because it's not like it's a hard thing to find. But I think that it might, or I don't know if it is or is not greater than that of Squeezy's tears up. Either way, we've got a bunch of soul hearts. We're about to have 5 health. All is well. And our fire rate isn't bad or anything. I'm doing this just because I wanted a key. It didn't happen yet. Hopefully it will happen. Because otherwise, okay, thank you, Sacrificial Dagger. I like it too much. It's too much fun to use. Oh, I didn't get close enough there, so now it's the scary times. Okay, there we go. With charging enemies, I'm way too much of a risk taker with it. Oh, I thought you'd spawn a little bit more to the left. That's fine. That's totally fine. Hey, don't do that. So hopefully we get a key drop from finishing this room. No, that's not a key. I've got 2 rooms to still feel happy with a key drop, like to feel as happy as possible. Of course I want a key drop to happen at all, but I'd like it to happen in this coming room so that I don't lose any charges for the D6 essentially. Champion enemy could definitely help with that. Okay, I don't want to kill him anywhere but over the normal stuff that we've got. Normal ground. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So now we're losing D6 charges, which is unfortunate. And I mean, it sucks because there wasn't a key or anything in that shop that we went to. Yeah, the purse allowing us to hold 2 trinkets is good, but I don't know. Was it worth my only key? What if it's magic mushroom? Because, you know, I will use a bomb here for this. Yeah, now I'll definitely use a bomb. So now we can, I mean, we only lost 1/3 of a charge, but still, that could be the difference between 1 reroll and not 1 more reroll. So, definitely something we're going to reroll. We touch it so it doesn't appear again, even if we refresh the pools. D20, there can't be an arcade on this floor. There just can't, and I don't even have the 5 cents required to spawn one if this were an eligible floor. So, chances are we don't have anything to use the D20 on. I want to build up a charge before I go into this here curse room. So in case it's an item and I don't want it, then I can, you know, get a better one. So, you know, that's a good plan. There we go. Tinted rock. Small rock. No. I always call it, and it's, recently I've actually been right about the small rock a few times. Surprisingly, but not that time, sadly. Not an item. That's an item. I'm gonna re-roll it. Guppy's head. Okay. Note that I can still get the tail from another red chest, because I didn't touch it. I didn't take it. Now we're 1/3 of the way to becoming Guppy, by the way. And I could reroll that again, potentially. But anyway, note that that's the case. We can still get it again. We can still see it in the Devil Room because it wasn't taken from a pool, so it wasn't removed from any pools or anything. Now Guppy's head is, of course, because we touched it. But no, the tail is still around everywhere. Not going to get another charge for our D6, sadly. Unless, of course, we fight Krampus. Greed can't be in the shop, so that's not a thing. Alright. Chub could be annoying, or it could be not a big deal, but it's really fast. And, I mean, this is a theory of mine that the fast Chub seems to get faster sometimes when you're faster, or maybe consistently. I don't know if it's true or not. I mean, there's a very simple way to test it. But I haven't done it myself. But I think it'd be interesting if it's faster when you're faster. Okay, we're handling it just fine. Solid dodging so far. That was kind of really close. I don't even have any shot speed up, so I don't know why the knockback and stuff was so high. That was not good dodging, but it worked out that we killed it right before it hit us. Stem Cells is a shot speed up as well as a health up. I mean, I'm going to take it because we're about to go into a deal with the devil anyway. Not Krampus, and neither of those are things that I want, so I guess we're done here. And now that we've had a Devil Room spawn that we didn't take anything from, the next Devil Rooms and Angel Rooms and things have the chance to instead be Angel Rooms, which is nice. What was in the item room? Answer me that. I'm sure. Oh, it's a D20. I guess I'll use it once. Yeah, I'll use it once. Because, I mean, the chances of me refreshing the pools are very, very low. So I'm not gonna worry about the fact that not touching it would allow it to appear again. Well, can't open that. Away we go. I know, I planned for the Forget-Me-Now, but not for the D20. Because I think the Forget-Me-Now is a lot more fun. I don't like the D20 that much. I understand its uses in breaking the game, and you can see that illustrated in some of my previous videos. Well, at least one of my previous videos. 2 of them. Okay. But I don't like it very much. It's just not as entertaining as the D6. It's not as entertaining as using the Forget-Me-Now and replaying the chest. Which, I mean, it's not a likely occurrence anyway. First, I'd have to refresh the pools, and then second, I'd have to actually find the Forget-Me-Now. You know, the first of those, refreshing the pools, doesn't always work. Sometimes the game just crashes instead of refreshing them. So, keep that in mind. Handled that room taking no damage. That's a pretty rare occurrence, honestly. It's a pretty stupid room that is just not well designed. It's a gear check a lot of the time. Well, why don't I take 2 hits and then almost a third, but I think I was still invincible. Can't go to the boss challenge room since I have more than 1 red hearts. Keepers. I need a key in order to utilize this item room. Hopefully this room will oblige me, because if not, I'll be a sad man again. Losing charges, here we go. Oh look, it's this room again. Okay, careful. This room isn't as bad as some rooms, but it's not good. It's definitely not good. Oh, stop it, you. Oh, there we go. I was bound to make a mistake eventually. If this room drops a key, all is forgiven. I hope you realize this, Isaac. Okay, we've got a chance. No key. And that's the reason I didn't take Guppy's tail, by the way, is because it would increase the drop rate of chests and golden chests, not just golden chests, and decrease the drop rate of everything else. If I had more keys, then I would totally be down for that, but I have no keys. So it's not worth it if it's only 1/3 of the way to Guppy. It'd be worth it if I were 3 or 2/3 of the way to Guppy. Which I was not. I was 0. You know. So I will just continue on looking for keys, and sadly losing rerolls all the while. All I want to do is reroll. Stop it. Stop it, you. Come on, give me this chance. We can come into perfect harmony, is what we can do. No way for me to get to the shop. which does have a 50% chance of being greed. I don't know if this explosion over here would have been good enough to blow up in the secret room, but I might expect that it would. Looks kind of like it would. I've had more dubious, you know, placements work out. Oh, that's good. Liberal use of the sacrificial dagger. Taking enough damage anyway, so it's not like it's a huge deal. There we go. We might get 2 rerolls. Maybe they won't be necessary, but still. It's a little bit sad when, yeah, no need for Whore of Babylon. Abel is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible familiar. So I'm not going to take that. Even if I can't get a reroll, I'm not taking that. Whore of Babylon is mostly useless because we have a bunch of red hearts. So it only activates when we're at half of a red heart, or, you know, less. So it's just not something that's very desirable, I would say. Oh, good. Now the keys start coming. Let's see what's in this hopeful secret room, likely secret room. 3 cents. I mean, at least I only used 1 bomb to look for it, because otherwise it wouldn't have been very worth it. So we should get a reroll, actually. Yep, we'll get exactly that 1 more reroll, and hopefully, you know, there are a lot of things that I definitely want, and hopefully it's one of them. Also, boss room, angel room. Carrying queen kind of sucks. Oh well. Stop it, carrying queen. It's an annoying fight just because of how you have to focus your fire in a particular place. It's worse than Skolex in that way, which is an annoying fight as well. But Skolex has a lot less health and is not really actively trying to kill you. So it's a lot of it's a much easier fight. Careful. Don't do this, carrying queen. You don't want to do this. You're making a huge mistake. Health up. I will take that. I will not reroll it. And then I will go to the item room and reroll that, and hopefully find all of my dreams at once. That's a pretty big thing to hope for. I can't believe that actually I let that hit me. Oh well. So all of my dreams at once are like Magic Mushroom or Max's Head, basically. No, that would freeze enemies for a little while. It's good, but it's not the D6, so, you know. Could go to the shop, but I don't think that's worth it at 8 cents. Yeah, there's the potential for a 7-cent item, but remember how I only have 1 key. There might not be a key in there. I don't have a reroll. If it's a 15-cent item and it's one that I want, then I'm a little bit screwed. You know, I'm just going to go on to the next floor and I'm going to drink some water. Alright, sorry about that. Let's see what we got going for us. It is the depths, so that's really nice. Means we won't be fighting Wrath of the Lamb enemies. We won't have, you know, any major issues of that sort. We won't be fighting the Bloat or the Mask of Infamy or anything. That's probably the biggest plus. And why I mined Necropolis 1 a lot more than I mined Necropolis 2. Since we already know in Necropolis 2 that we're going to be fighting Mom. I'm going to reroll. Pads stops enemies from attacking you and makes them run away. It's worse than the bra, but it's not terrible. I'm not going to be taking it because it's a spacebar item. But I will, you know, look around for more rerolls that we should be getting. There's a Tinted Rock, which excites me. And, you know, maybe we get the small rock. I like damage up right now. I'm starting to, you know, feel that my damage is no longer as acceptable as it was much earlier. You know, just picking up a free mark, though, that's great. But it's not endgame damage. I would be very sad if this turned into a shoal run. Oh, screw you. Damage up by 1. Sometimes this game is a real troll. It's like, oh, you know, no small rock, but I'll give you Steven, which, same damage up, not a tears up or a speed down, though. So it's, you know, a bit worse. You can do this. Oh, gosh. Okay, that was close. But yeah, you can do that. That's a thing that you can do. Could get that coin, but it's not hugely important to me. I will go to this chest, though, since I'm out of keys. It was worth it for the damage up, of course, but Judas's tongue. Great. That'll make it so that all deals with the devil that would cost red hearts will only cost 1 red heart. And, you know, not 2. But it doesn't affect soul heart deals with the devil, so it's a little... You know, it's not a guarantee that it's going to improve your experience, but it definitely improves your experience by a fair amount when it does. So, you know, I'm a fan of it in general. Remember, I can hold 2 trinkets right now, so it's not like I'm losing anything for it. This is Tears Down. Yes, yes, it is. Secret Room, Ankh. I don't want the Ankh, but I want to be rerolling in the item room more than I want to be rerolling in there. Yes, I could get Raw Liver. I wouldn't want Epic Fetus. I'd want Spider Bite. Raw Liver and Spider Bite are the only 2 I'd want, though, and they're pretty rare. So I'm less... I mean, I'm not saying that the things that I want in here are more common, but I'm saying that I want the things that I want in there more than I really think I need Raw Liver or the Spider Bite. I already have plenty of health. I now have Judas's Tongue, so my health won't take as huge of a hit if I go crazy on deals with the devil, and I already have a little Gish to slow things. So it's not like, you know, it's not like those are 2 things that would change the game as much as, you know, not a Raw Liver, a Max's Head, a Magic Mushroom, or, you know, any of these nice damage ups and things. Those would make a bigger impact. Oh, I thought that I'd kill you. Oh well. Leave me alone. Don't do it. Okay, we're good. Now we get another reroll. Looks like we might be able to get yet another reroll after this one, which is awesome because, well, it might not be necessary, but either way, it's awesome because it's just more that we can do with our time and stuff. So I will definitely look forward to that. Maybe we get something from this reroll and we want to use it in the secret room, and maybe we get Raw Liver right away. No complaints there. Of course, if we found Raw Liver, we'd want to not take it right away, go down as low as possible on the, I do want Guardian Angel. Go down as low as possible on the blood donation machine in order to try and get a blood bag. Not really an IV bag. Yeah, note that Raw Liver is also full health, so it's really good. 2 health up, full health, no negatives. It's not a range down as was previously believed. Anyway, Guardian Angel increases the orbital speed of, I suppose you should say orbital velocity to be more precise, of both of our orbitals, all of our orbitals if we had more like kamikaze flies. And also blocks tears and damages enemies. Again, not getting into it with the Sacrificial Dagger. Either it does or it doesn't. I could use a bomb to get the fish head, but I'm not hugely concerned with that. And I'm expecting the boss to be this way, which is why I'm going to go here first. And excellent. So we're going to get the reroll with perfect timing as opposed to imperfect timing, but that also does mean that we don't get another reroll. So Monstro 2 should be a very easy fight for us. We can just go back and forth. Try and let our orbitals get in there a little bit. You know, why not? It's just a maneuvering game, really. Speeds things up, makes everyone's life happier. There we go. Meat, damage up, and health up. It's a small damage up, but a damage up nonetheless. So that's pretty nice, and I will go reroll the secret room item once because, hey, nothing else to reroll, and I have one. Hopefully it's amazing, though, because if it's not amazing, I'll be sad. But the reason I don't like respawn items is because I have no use for them. Either if I die, I'd rather just have the run end, and if I don't die, well, that was just an item that could have been something else. There may be no negative to taking them, except the annoyance for having to play after I've already died. And I mean, in this situation currently, yeah, getting to come back to life might be a good thing because I have plenty of health, but we don't know that that's going to be the case later in the game. Maybe I pick up Guppy's paw and go crazy. You know, maybe I lose most of my health and it'd just be annoying, basically. So I think about potentialities in the future and just what I have more fun doing. Because, you know, it's not about winning, it's about having fun, for me, at least. So, you know, people do tend to get a little bit bothered when I don't take the respawn items, though. And yes, that was a waste. And I took tears down again because I'm a silly man, basically. Oh no, you don't. Don't do that. Let's see what we got in here. Another item, please? No. I don't have 15 cents, so I'm not going to go to the shop. I also have no clue how the whole greed rotation's going since, you know, I haven't been to a shop in a little while. What do we have right here? Speed up. That sucks. I don't want speed up at all. Now I'm too fast. I want to be slower. This game just knows how to mess with me. I would like some more fire rate. I would like some more... I mean, damage is okay-ish, but fire rate would really complete the whole damage suite that we've got going. Our damage is acceptable. It could be a lot better. But I want tears. I want speed down. I want a lot of things. So basically what I'm saying is SMB Superfan would be great. But of course Magic Mushroom would be better due to the damage multiplier as opposed to Small Addition. Actually, in addition to Small Addition. But still, the multiplier is what really matters about Magic Mushroom. Even if it were just, you know, damage multiplier, if it were just 1.5 times damage, I'd still like it a lot. But of course the health up is nice, the full health is nice, and, you know, the tears up, potential range up. You know, it's just nice to get all the stats up as well. Okay, I see that I got you caught there accidentally. Really, it wasn't me. But I put it out of its misery. It's okay. It's done doing what it was doing, bouncing back and forth perfectly. Corner to corner. I mean, of course, the door counting as a corner. Enemies do get stuck in doors relatively frequently if you blow a door open, or if, you know, same with the secret room. Those things happen. Shoot the poops, and even those poops, because why not? Arcade, you know, arcade could be nice. But what I don't have is like a sun card, or a bunch of soul hearts or something, so going down to 1 heart to go to the boss challenge room would be nice, but it might not really entirely do all that much for us. Because, I mean, without the whole full health business, it's kind of risky, and not something that's at all necessary. So I'm going to not roll with that. That was really silly damage to take. And I'm going to continue looking for my item room. Alright, a room I don't have to do anything with. No tinted rock. Which might actually be more unlikely than, more unlikely than... I don't know how to say it. Anyway, I think it was more likely that there was a tinted rock than that there wasn't. That was not worth the investment. We have 14 cents, so we can almost go to the shop, but we still can't. I mean, we can, but we just don't get that 15-cent guarantee of happiness, or guarantee of potential happiness. Guarantee of potential. Well, that's a sad life to lead. Now no we don't, because I lost a coin by getting hit. Cent, rather. Well, a coin as well, if you want to think of it that way. So this is why I don't like Necropolis. Masks and Hearts are awful, and my damage showing its age. Scapular. Scapular is really good. But I'm going to re-roll it, and I'm going to regret it. I'm going to regret it a lot. I'm going to the arcade not to play the blood donation machine, but to hope for a teleport as well as keys. I need keys. I can't really make use of anything here. By the way, you should usually take Scapular. I just felt like, hey, let's take this big risk and hope for the best. It didn't pay out. Alright, 2 full hearts. I actually should stop playing the skull game. I don't really want to. Well, now I don't have to. Skatole will make it so that we can... flies love us. And the ones that can't love us just move slower. So, you know, it's nice. It means we won't have to worry about some stuff that happens in the later game. And our orbitals can take care of them very simply. Oh well. Play that once. Get some more money. Keep playing this. Nah, I don't want that. I was thinking about leaving the room and then coming back in to see if I could change it into a fortune teller machine, but that wouldn't be something that's like hugely appealing to me. So I didn't. I know, simple story like that. Very enthralling. Okay. Half heart, fine. I'll play this again. Perpetuate the process a little bit. 2 coins. 2 coins is good. And we're about to be done. We get a pill. What is this pill? Tears up. That's awesome. And the nice thing about a tears up pill is it gives you more tears up than tears down subtracts. So even if Squeezy hadn't kept us pretty much even, we're now above even. So what is this? Luck down. So that means we're going to get more chest drops, and that's good. And it affects brown chests, normal chests, more than it affects golden chests, so that's also awesome. And if we continue getting luck down, then we get even closer to, like, a near guarantee of a brown chest, which is great. So, as usual, I will just cheese this fight using, especially with the Sacrificial Dagger. The Sacrificial Dagger is just really good. And here we go. There we go. Jesus Juice is a small damage up for us. We'll pick up our Polaroid. We won't pick up the half heart, and we will see if this Tinted Rock wants to give us something amazing. Like a golden chest that I can't open, no matter how much I would like to. I want to take you with me to the next floor. Let's go. Let's go, golden chest. Stop it. Don't do it. I tried. You can't say I didn't try. Away we go. So, Curse the Lost, that's fine. We couldn't get a teleport to leave and thus attempt to get a deal with the devil. To use our, newfound Judas's Tongue, which was, kind of the hope there. But we still have the chance on this floor to get that deal with the devil and utilize Judas's Tongue for one of many things that I desire. Most of which, I guess, the Pact would be good. Why don't I do this the way people like me to do it, where I push them into the spikes, using each other. It's the true definition of teamwork, essentially. And I've just shown it off for what it is. True teamwork. Guts is not too hard. Note I say gutses instead of guts because the singular is a guts, enemy-wise. And there's another enemy called a gut, so the plural of that would be guts. So, it's just a weird thing I do. I will probably come back for Isaac's head. Not a bad familiar. It shoots piercing tears. And, the Judas's Tongue is likely to be useless very soon. Since, this is our last chance at a devil room that's going to give us items. So I'll go trade that, and then I'll have 2 familiars, which might not be a good thing. Teratoma should be a pretty easy fight. Do note, though, that with only 1 soul heart, I can only take 1 hit before I am at risk of losing that chance of a deal with the devil, or 35% of it. But again, it's not a very difficult fight. He says as the Teratomas approach him, menacingly. Menacingly! No, don't do it! Don't do it. Orbitals are great, by the way. Orbitals are the best. Health up, I will take. Devil Room. Packed for 1 heart. Damage up and tears up. Excellent. And another reroll for 1 heart of flight. I mean, normally I wouldn't do this at all. I really don't think flight is worth trading for. But at half price, it's still not worth trading for, but it's something, I guess. Now, of course, there's the potential that it's also a speed up, which is another reason I wouldn't like it. There's certainly the potential that we get a teleport to Devil Room throughout the rest of the run. But, I think that the damage might be more important. Of course, we also have our Strength card, which will multiply our damage by 1.5 for a room, as well as give us all stats up. It's the Magic Mushroom exactly for a room. So it's a really good pickup. And I'm going to save it for the Isaac fight, most likely. And then now that I have 4 keys, I won't be using them very liberally at all, as in I won't use them unless I have extras. 4 is our minimum for going to the chest and opening all of the chests in the spawn room. So that's the goal here. That's what we want to do. And, I don't think it's going to be a huge deal to pull off. I think that provided I don't play terribly, I am a little faster than I'd like to be, but with flight, speed isn't as big of an annoyance as it is when you're just on the ground. So I think I'll be able to... I mean, I can work with speed. I can work with really high speed as well. But I can work with this more comfortably than I normally would be able to. Probably. The sun. You don't say. Alright, so this is an interesting thing we find ourselves with. The sun, of course, is 100 damage to every enemy in the room. That's a lot, by the way. It's also going to be full health for us, which is why I'm going to keep it. And full map of the floor on use, but that's not what I'm going to use it for. So I guess what I'll do is I will take strength along with me, and I'll use it on the Mom's Heart It Lives fight. I guess, you know, as sad as that is, because I really did want to use it on the Isaac fight, because, you know, the damage up would be very, very helpful, because it is very significant. But nonetheless, here we find ourselves. We're going to use it not there. And so we're going to have possibly a bit of a greater struggle on that fight, hopefully. I mean, with twice as much health, I think that it'll probably still work out. I say twice as much. It's not exactly twice as much, but, you know, I get down to 1 heart, or 1/2 of a heart, depending on my luck throughout the floor. And then I, you know, fully recover, and that's essentially doubling our health. Of course, it's a little more than double what we can sustain, or maybe it's exactly double what we can sustain. Whatever. I'm not thinking about it right now. Get that bomb in there. Alright, piercing tears. Forgot about those. So never mind the whole bomb strategy. Isaac's head is just going to screw that up for us. Okay, there we go. Just got to wait long enough, and then it'll work out. Heart is almost to a stage where we can really handle it no problem. Okay, waiting game. Good. Knowing how long it takes a bomb to explode is one way to make things really convenient for yourself. And I don't know exactly, it's just kind of a feel thing. It's like, hey, this bomb seems like it's about to explode. That's when it normally does. So now I'm going to go grab the sun, and then be on the way where, sadly, I mean, geez, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. This is questionable at the moment. The damage would have been really nice, but maybe it won't matter. It's not like my damage is terrible or anything. Can't hit that up. I mean, I can, because I can fly, but I don't want that, because I don't have the extra key at the moment. So I don't want to take very much damage if at all possible, of course. Because if I can be at full health minus a 1/2 heart, that would be perfect. For the boss fight, that is. But as I continue taking damage against these heads of the Headless Horseman, it's looking less and less likely, and that's very saddening to me. To me. Maybe to you as well, but actually you guys might all be more invested in my runs than I am, because, you know, I'm not here to win. If I lose, fine. Wow, why don't I lose all of my health? I didn't mean like fine. I want to actually have a chance. But if I don't win, it doesn't matter to me. Oops. Okay, that was kind of close. This room should be easy, but I just have to pay attention because apparently I only have 3 health. And then I'll be able to use the sun really well before I wanted to use it. But at least that room was easy. We don't get a heart or a key. So I'm still not going to open this up because I want to plan for the chest unless I get into a really dire situation. In which case I may as well use all of the advantages I can, forsaking the chance of 1 or more items in the chest. You know, if I don't make it to the chest, it doesn't matter if I have no keys. I don't need coins though, that's for sure. I mean, maybe we get an item from that chest. It's not unlikely or anything. And then we have something to reroll with our time. Not that anything in the golden chest pool would give us, oh no, rerolling it would give us item room pool stuff. Anyway, we went the wrong way each time, sadly. Is this the secret room? I really wasn't expecting it to be. Super Greed. Could farm him, but I'm not going to. I might reroll him once, hope for raw liver though. Or, you know, continue rerolling him if we get an item, of course. We might not. We actually did. Well, that's awesome. Don't know this pill. I'll take it in a moment. So we re-roll this. My little unicorn, that's fine. And now we're going to employ some pro strats and... see, how do I want to do this? Okay, it was just a range up. But in case it was telepills, I wanted to be running into the sun card so that I still had the sun when I teleported. Because you can do that. But we did just get a range up from it, and that's nice. So, you know, it was a precaution that was definitely worth it, but not necessary that time. Better to plan for than, you know, not plan for. Now we can open up that chest because we have our extra key. That was a good chest. I like it. I like it a lot. And now every time we guess wrong about a path, or every time a path is a little longer than we want it to be, that's a little okay because we can keep re-rolling for raw liver. Maggie's Faith, no thank you. That would have been nice a while ago, but not right now. Oh, you jerk. Okay, I'm gonna stay away. Gonna try and dodge the tears. Gotta use the sun now. Well, we were going the wrong way, sadly. Okay, now you're dead. That's tears down. I knew that as I was picking it up, and I shouldn't have, but I did. So anyway, we've lost our sun card. This is, thus it has become scary. Still, maybe we'll get the raw liver, and that'll mean that I take that right before the boss fight, and it's just a free full recovery. Oh, now you tell me. Well, that is a worthless item to pick up. We can re-roll it again and be much happier with ourselves. So that's what we're going to plan for. Because it gives you flight, and that is it. It doesn't give you any other stat ups. It's not anything. Apparently it's not a special item, so it wouldn't hurt me to pick up, but it's not like I'm going to see it again. So it's, you know, it's not worth picking up in this situation that I can already fly. I would have one more health had I not, you know, taken flight. But I didn't really expect everything to work out this way. Although recently I've made plans, like, for ridiculous, unlikely outcomes, and then those outcomes have happened, and I've felt really smart. But, I mean, come on, why would I plan for that? He says after having planned for a random D6 drop in the chest by, you know, spawning a slot machine somewhere instead of somewhere else. Well, you know. So we could build another reroll up after fighting the boss. Because it's nice to have a reroll right as you enter the chest. That is not, in fact, raw liver. We'll see how the boss fight goes. Yes, it might be the smartest thing to do to get another recharge and then see if you get raw liver then, because then I'd have more health. But I'm not doing it because I don't know. I don't know why. We're just going to hope that this goes well enough. With little Gish slowing Isaac, this will be a little bit easier. Tears move somewhat slower. I'm going to get a bomb in there. My damage output is not terrible. We're firing a lot of tears thanks to our familiars, though, which is kind of a negative thing. We're not doing huge damage, but we're not doing terrible damage. So I don't know. This might be workable. This might not be. I'll do my best. It's the best I can ever do. I've only taken one hit so far. It's into phase 2. Depending on, you know, how phase 3 goes. Wow, we bounced really far there. I don't know if that bomb actually hit. It looked like it might have, but that might have just been me hitting with the tears. Still, that was quite a bounce. That's Speed's fault. Okay, there's phase 3, and that tear really sent that bomb flying, I must say. Okay, yeah, you can just do that all you want. Oh my god, the freaking... Okay, this is iffy. And I'm thinking that while it's definitely worth it to try and get a raw liver, if we can win this, I think that the risk is definitely pretty great, as in it's high risk. And I would rather go to the chest and lose immediately than not go to the chest and lose before getting there. So that's the thinking behind my life right now. That half heart is a nice pickup because Polaroid invincibility can actually happen with it, and I want to pick it up as soon as possible rather than later. Yeah. Alright, Mom's knife. So, at this point in the game, I made it here, and the run didn't give me anything else interesting to help me win. I am going to take it. And I'm going to kill Gluttony last, without a doubt. Because that can give us a health up that is also full health, and that is really helpful. Okay, you kind of need to give me that now. Solid. Completely solid. I'm so happy. Now I might actually be able to win. Whoa! We one-shotted that Carrion Queen? That was unexpected completely. I mean, not that my damage is bad. I have good damage and then picked up Mom's knife. But, like, that was not expected at all. What is going on? I just got Polyphemus and Dr. Fetus in one reroll. I don't want Holy Water. But anyway, now we've won. Geez, this keeps happening. It's just like, oh hey, you needed Polyphemus and Mom's knife? Here you go. Oh, dang it. Like that, I didn't even have to try for that. It was just like, hey, here are these two items that they're just kind of sitting here. First reroll, or no reroll, depending on what you're talking about. And then, of course, there was also Dr. Fetus, which was, you know, that would have been a game changer if I wanted it to be, but I really don't like using that item. It's a lot less fun than Mom's knife, or even Brimstone. So I don't take it, generally. At all, actually, not just generally. And, I mean, you know, it's late enough in the video. If you made it this far and you're annoyed and sad that I picked up Mom's knife, I'm still sorry. But, come on. In that situation, did you really expect me not to? Even if the goal isn't winning, it's like, you know, it's just kind of something that you take. That'll complete our orbitals. We'll get a pill from this, which we don't know, and that means I'm not going to use it, because if it's telepills, we could get to the I am error room. Oh, fine, I'll use it. It's health up. We could get to the I am error room, which is just a room that you can't exit on the chest, so that kind of sucks, because the run would be over unless you had another teleport. And the reason I decided screw it and used it was because, I mean, if that happened, fine. It's not like I'm here to win with Isaac for the first time or anything. It's more that I'm here to win for the 100th time or something like that, and it's not a big deal because winning isn't something that I'm really after right now. But how does this keep happening? Mom's knife, Polyphemus every time. Every time! Polyphemus is just like a staple of every run at this point. I don't like Demon Baby. It's annoying, especially late game. I can do better. I mean, I'm probably not going to. And chances of me seeing the Forget Me Now are very low because I need to be able to reroll repeatedly in a devil room that I'm very unlikely to get. I'll use the Heart. Keep the D6. Gotta keep the D6. And then we'll probably like 3-shot Blue Baby or something. I guess it's gonna be a 4 or 5-shot. Yep, 4-shot. It's just like the Halo 3, actually now the Halo 4 BR as well. It's old news. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that run. I always like playing Isaac more than the other characters, really. Though I do love playing Blue Baby a lot. Blue Baby is, like, so fun. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.